Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen TLDR, going over a summary of what happened in the world of Star Citizen news for the week ending the 16th of August 2020. BoredGamer now has over 150,000 subs on YouTube, which is awesome, thank you very much. The channel gets around 2 million views a month at the moment, and I'm looking to make more content and improve dramatically starting September. As an editor, Channel Aid starts with me full-time, then Zin, you may have heard. Genuinely, thank you for the support though, whether you're a viewer, channel member, patron or donator, and if you've got suggestions for content or feedback, whatever, make sure you message me at contact@boredgamer.co.uk or in the comments below. This week saw the Talon light fighter and its missile spam variant, the Shriek, go on sale. These are geared towards hit and run tactics and are reproductions of Tavaran craft, but they're modernized is the idea, or futurized. You know, they're available from $90 War Bond. They're very avian, and you can grab them for 100 store credit or a CCU upgrade. And during this sale, every War Bond Talon pledge comes with Aves armor and Aves helmet, as well as lifetime insurance. It's this avian Tavaran sort of armor, styled armor and helmet. The Talon and Shriek are planned for Alpha 3.12, as was confirmed in the roadmap roundup, so by the end of this year. So that would be pretty cool to have them flyable. Inside Star Citizen showed off some of the Talon in engine as well. It's quite far into its production. Also, they looked a little bit at mocap in that Inside Star Citizen that's being used for Squadron 42. They've got their in-house studio that enables them to quickly get pickups and additional capture if they require it as well. News other stuff. So this week's sneak peek was of the air system on the 100 series of ships. This is the adaptive intake refineries that will have the ships going a bit longer distance for a starter ship. The 100 series, so the 100I, the 125A and the 135C are all pegged to be flyable in Alpha 3.11 as well. Also, some other ship-related stuff. The Concierge newsletter teased an RSI ship that's being worked on, which is loosely rumoured to be the Odin gunship that Star Citizen leaks have talked about. That's not a confirmation, but that is an expectation. I'll probably see that later this year, whether that's going to be a concept or a straight-to-flyable ship or sort of like a short-term concept like the Talon and Shriek were, so them being available by the end of the year. That remains to be seen. Maybe we'll see that in the near future actually flyable. Star Citizen Live showed off some stuff related to VFX. The new sign distance field shields are in production. VFX don't work directly on clouds for things like weather and sort of like those weather systems, but they do work on the sort of like rain and lightning effects that will be as part of that weather, and there are pretty in-depth systems planned for weather as well. They are looking at adding more variation to quantum travel effects. They mentioned that quantum drives and environments would affect the way that your quantum travel effects looked. They could add meteor showers to the game using some of the sign distance field tech for atmospheric re-entry. Force reactions, so getting knocked around while walking in a ship or being sort of like concussed from a blast from a weapon, is going to be a thing, and that's going to be demoed to us in the near future. Fire tech and propagation is making good progress. Objects have materials, and the fire knows how to react to those, spreading to those different areas, and those materials will burn for different burn times and produce different amounts of smoke. Fires will also interact with the room system and environment, so it will eat oxygen, for example, and you will be able to use fire suppression systems potentially in the future, or open airlocks to basically extinguish that fire. Fire will damage things as well. It's going to be fully simulated. The idea of fire being part of maintenance and repair of ships is actually quite terrifying. I'm quite excited for that. Space dust is important, otherwise you would feel like you're not moving through space, so little particles that are around you and your camera so that you feel like you are moving. They've talked about potentially changing the density of space dust though, so it's less invasive, more invasive, I don't know. When looking at effects, they will prioritise performance and work within budgets to get the best looks they can while keeping performance sort of like at the top pillar. So performance is incredibly important to them, but just trying to get the best looks they can from the performance budget that they have is also important, if you see what I mean. There was another small but important PTU update, so 3.10.1D. The bar UI should no longer become not selectable after selecting an item that the player can't afford. Hangar doors should no longer remain closed when a landing pad is assigned. Players should no longer get teleported to a no trespassing zone when their ship is impounded at the rest stops. Various fixes for memory leaks have been done. done, as well as fixes for the back-end services and hub crashes. So some good bug fixes there. I would expect to see a 3.10.1 live at some point next week. That's what they look like they're pushing towards, and they are trying to sort out the remainder of the bugs in the 3.10 branch, or at least ones that they can address before 3.11. Some good work there. Obviously, the more bugs they can address, the better, because that makes the game a lot more playable. And that's it for this week. We are waiting on Cloud Imperium to show off their new roadmaps, sort of like what they've got planned for them, and the Squadron 42 show the briefing room, which is coming at some point. Also, there were a lot of dev responses over the last few weeks, and I will be getting a video up on some of these dev responses and the information that was imparted in them shortly, because there's some pretty good stuff there. But what do you think? Are you excited for the potential of a more playable 3.10.1 patch? Are you going to be picking up a Talon or a Shriek? Or even if you do like them, are you going to wait to purchase them in-game with in-game credits when they're available? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For August, it's for a Mercury Star Runner, the sort of hybrid data running cargo ship that's supposed to be live and flyable in Alpha 3.11. To be in for a chance of winning that, all you need to do is comment on any of my Star Citizen videos made during August 2020. If you want to further support my channel, then consider becoming a YouTube member via the join button. This will also get you some exclusive content and insight each month. Also, if you're looking for a VPN, I shill for NordVPN. It's a mega affordable and effective solution for added security, privacy, and internet accessibility. Follow the link below in the description for a discount. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the verse.